Alrighty, hey guys, Dib the Awesome here to give you a Premier Monster Dungeon video, or just a how-to video of how to beat Bo Tai currently. Bo Tai is currently the Premier Monster of this month, I believe, and he's also the Premier Monster for this, dungeons, all that jazz. Now, Bo Tai is a tad bit different because you can't just bullshit him with Timeron. I'm gonna say that right away. You can't just utterly destroy the boss with Timeron. Equalizer, that's not a thing anymore. Uh, I mean, you can still bring him for the sake of just getting rid of the small things. You could do that still, but I think it's I think there's no point in bringing like Timeron to that anymore. It's just none. uh, but yeah, you can't really bullshit the fight. I'm gonna say that right off the bat. You can't bullshit the fight. So like equalizing, they're not expecting them to do shit. Yeah, they do shit and it's so fucking annoying. uh, I think cooldowns activated still has an effect. You can still use that to make them so they don't do any of their huge moves, but at some point they're going to do their huge moves anyway. I think the cooldowns are too low for it to even matter. So I'm going to tell you guys the team I'm going to use to beat them, and I know it works. I just straight up know right off the bat. Uh, Here we got Plymouth. The reason why I'm using Plymouth is he has AoE life regen. He can give everybody life. He can keep everyone alive long enough for Totem to do his thing. Was essentially just going to make Totem one of the best deckers in the game, just virtually because infinite power buff. Totem can do that to any person in the game and make them infinitely strong. That's just how Totem works. Uh, the more like time he gets to apply his buff, the more powerful your attacker is, and at some point you just guaranteed victory because at some point your attack is going to be so high you're going to go over the person's natural health limit just by your basic attacks alone. Yeah, you don't need no double damage or anything. It just raises it to infinite levels. The only thing is you just gotta make sure you keep your totem alive. You gotta make sure you keep your attacker alive, and that's not gonna be too hard. Uh, and we got Grub, but Gorin. Uh, Gorin is essentially there to make sure no one dies. He's gonna put a barrier on whoever needs it, and he's gonna stun whoever needs it. All right. That's really all there is to that. Uh, Now, in terms of damage output, these guys aren't really like in terms of the enemy damage output. It's not too concerning because all they do is apply buffs. Because they just buy like immunities and shit, which is again why you can't just DOT it or equalizer the fight. It's pointless. And sometimes, as we know, they get their ultimates. That's a huge concern too, which is why I'm bringing Totem. That's another thing too. In the case of the event, they get their ultimate. Now that's huge. If you're burning a DOT team or Equalizer team and they get their ultimate right off the bat, you're in trouble. Either the fight's gonna last longer. It's gonna annoy the ever living shit out of you. So we're gonna bring Totem to ensure that doesn't fucking happen. The game gets done as soon as I get enough buffs on him. So let's just hop right in. Let's hop right into the fight. We're gonna just solely focus on applying our buff to Plymouth here. We don't care about their damage output. Their damage output is laughable. We might as well do the ultimate. Gives us a mini shield and makes their damage even less of an existence. Yeah, we're gonna apply that. That guy did zero damage. The damage was non-existent. See, they're just applying all their debuffs. Not their debuffs, all their buffs. That guy's healing him. You're just gonna do the AoE life regen. In all honesty, we're just gonna wait till we get our boy Plymouth to extreme levels. I want to make sure they don't damage our boy here, our boy Totem. So I'm gonna put the 75 shield up. 70, I think it was like 70, 75% shield up on Totem. Plymouth's fine. Plymouth can take whatever the hell they toss at him. He doesn't really care. Because he has self healing moves too. He has a self healing move too, so he really doesn't care. I think they're immune to poison too. So again, I'm not even gonna do anything because I know there's no point to it. They're just gonna either heal it up and or just do a bunch of stupid shit. So we're just gonna sit back and power up Plymouth to the point where he becomes a Super Saiyan. That's all we really need to do. Stun the boss. Let those two go. I'd also like to note, even if they severely damage Goron, he can 100% reset himself. It really doesn't matter. He doesn't care either. So there are two monsters that virtually don't care if they get damaged because they have ways to get out of their damage. We are at one, two, three, four. We are at four totem buffs. And we could start attacking, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna wait. I'll wait it out. I'm gonna one shot up at some point. We're gonna recharge. Now I'm gonna say, even if they had to remove positive effects, they can't remove totems buffs. I would like to share that little fun fact with you guys. Even if Bo Tai's ultimate could remove positive effects, they can't remove totems buff. It's as far as I'm concerned, it's not removable. I've had that removed for quite a few times. Or like I mean, like there was a remove positive effect moved used on me, and it didn't get rid of the buff. It's not removable by whatchamacallit. Uh see how many turns left. 3 turns for that. It's not removable by that, so you can get away with doing some stuff. I guess we could start, attacking. I did about 13k. We'll stun that. They also have life regen too. That's also another thing that's annoying about this fight. Gonna recharge. And we have the ultimate too. And it's already gonna kill him too. Okay, so this is good. So I'll get rid of the two minions. There we go. Down like that. Alright, so now all we have to do is beat the boss, and that's easy. That's gonna be the easiest thing in the world. We have nothing to worry about now. Our concerns are tossed out the window. Alright, so now I'm running. I'm running at 36,168 power. Hot damn. I got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I have exactly 7 totem buffs on me. And that's my power. A level 9 strength rune and a level 5 strength rune. Yep. Is this one shot? The 30 damage AoE one shots him, and it does about 200 is it 206,887 damage? Yeah. It might even do more than that. Let's do the explosion. That was an excellent victory. So that's how you beat the Bow Tie dungeon. I hope this video helped you. This was an interesting thing because you can't just time meter on it. Usually, you'd bring a time meter on just to clear these dungeons, but you can't. I also love the fact these guys were 115, and I was only using level 100 monsters, so it is doable at level 100 if you only have. Well, actually, I had Goron. No, not Goron. I had Totem and Plymouth at 105, but I had Goron at 100. The rest though were still two. I mean, like at least 2 levels ahead of me, or 2 ranks up. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, 2 ranks up. Uh, fighting 115 bow ties. So yeah, it's doable. I would say I would still say it's doable if you're 100. But again, the main objective, just apply your buff to, Plymouth. The AoE life regen is more than enough. If you get your ultimate, either or, like, they're all substantial and all that jazz. So yeah, that's all there is to that dungeon. I hope this video helped you. Hope you had fun. Have fun with the dungeon. Let me know what team you guys used for this event down in the comment section below. How do you guys feel that you can't like just spontaneously win with the Timeron equalizer combo? I mean, you just can't like spontaneously beat the boss in a matter of seconds and then just beat the little guys. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Let me know if you guys really enjoyed this dungeon. I found this dungeon challenging when I didn't use the teams that I mean the team I just used. I mean, I took time to figure out what would be the best way to beat this thing. I was actually using things like ROFL, Discopolis, and I forgot. Oh, my attacker was Iran, but you see, the only problem then was my plan was to use Trollolol, no, not Trollolol, the dead attack. Apply the trolled, not the trolled, the Illuminati confirmed status effect where it has negative healing. The only problem with that is if they get their ultimate, it just resets. I mean, like they just get full life. It removes the negative effects first and then heals them, and it's annoying. So that plan doesn't work. That plan was tossed out the window. So that's all I have to really say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm Did the Awesome. I'll catch you guys later.